Chapter 11. Once a bear, always a bear. Second half. The Zyphrites dwelled in a domed crater, a massive bite of soil fossilized by blocks of iron ore, with doors swallowed whole by shadows, and windows reaching into the atmosphere's light, leaking life into the stillness of the rampant architecture. Staircases lined the walls like tissue paper, each step a grain of rice in a bowl big enough to hide a rainbow with its omnipotent gray. They lived in a dead world, time colder than bone, and enough space to nurture a violet dragon's nest. Flying shrimp, Mer giggled seductively. You can thank her for this giant hole in the ground. 2 months sped by since Dino landed on Zypher Moon. 3 since he first met Mer, whom he followed around incessantly. Him the question, her the answer. Mer happily provided answers to questions he never even asked or would have thought to ask, and she did this with the skill of a lifelong secret carrier, and avoided questions of the tradition he was inevitably meant to partake in, with equal eloquence and hesitancy. The book collection on Zypher Moon put Lemon Leather's library to shame, each of the 9 nuns dedicated to each of the 9 shelves of subject matter, and Mer, the keeper of autobiographies. "I have to show you something," she exclaimed one day, dragging Dino by the nape of his coat, shoving him into a room the size of a piano's mouth. "Broken needles," she cried, pointing at a blue box glued to the floor. "Burnt tape," she whispered, holding up cords of delicate plastic ribbons crinkled like stepped-on flowers. "The fucking receipt!" she screeched, crumbling up a piece of paper, stomping on it with her bare foot. "Angry!" She huffed with a growl, seeing herself out of the room, leaving Dino to pick up the receipt in his tempted isolation. He uncurled the paper, reading the small print carefully under the moth lamp's haughty yellow hum. An order for 24 patsuits. Under specializations, the authorized request for silk lining instead of cotton, and snaps in favor of laces. As though designed for children of middle age, it could be assumed that somewhere someone was sending children through fire, or planned to do so in the near future. Dino slid the receipt into his pocket and descended the grains of steps towards Mer's room, hoping he might find her alone. Chapter 11 of Unspecified Terminal Condition.